From the corridors of B.I.T. Sindri to corridors of power and impact. Echoes of Excellence, a podcast where journeys come alive. Here we connect with B.I.T. alumni who have turned aspirations into achievements and dreams into legacy. Good evening to everyone. I am Tisha.
And I'm Rishabh Raj, and we welcome you to the very first episode of Echoes of Excellence, the official podcast series by the Model Club B.I.T. Sindhi. In this segment, we bring you to the stories of those who began their journey from B.I.T. Sindri and have gone to make a significant impact on this world. And today, we are incredibly honored to welcome our distinguished chief guest and IAS officer, Mr. Sumit Thakur, sir.
Thank you, Rishabh.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much, sir.
Tisha. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, sir, for taking out your time from your busy schedule to be with us. It will be truly honor to host you as you are an IS officer. Okay, sir. Let's start with your college days. Could you share what your life was like a BIT student, academically, socially, and personally?
Okay. So thank you first of all to both of you and to my alma mater, the B.I.T. Sindri, first of all, and also the Model Club for inviting me for this program, though it's in the online mode. So basically, I am 2014 entry batch uh, uh, from B.I.T. Sindri. The branch was CS, Computer Science. And so basically in the college, in the initial first year, it was, I was definitely like the any other of our batchmates. But then from the end of the second semester, I started taking interest in the club activities, then the uh, extracurricular or the maybe the things which were there in the college. For example, the like I was the part of both the model club and then the arts club also. And so we used to train ourselves for the role of the club. Then also we used to conduct events, conduct the induction of the members to the club. So that actually helped me in understanding the perspectives beyond our classroom in the college, and that actually helped me in grooming my personality. And as far as the also like I was like we were active in terms of engaging with the juniors, and then having a healthy discussion with our batchmates, then engaging with the professors, trying to enrich ourselves with their knowledge, with their guidance. So this was all of it. So we made sure that the study part along with the extracurricular and the co-curricular and also the activities part, let's say whether it's a technical event or it's a cultural event, all of it must go hand in hand. So that was our that was my approach.
So that's really nice. You mentioned that you were managing the both arts club and model club. Sir, we have also heard that you were pretty active in the model club. So could you tell us that what kind of impact did club activities have on you? Did they really play a role in shaping your confidence or the vision for the future?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, see the there has been a very positive impact of the model club on my personality, as well as during my exam days, my preparation days. Because see, while we were in club, we used to work really hard because we were competing with ourselves every day. Okay, so it was always our target to make sure that the Sandhan, the Tech Fest, the flagship Tech Fest of our club, that goes well. Then there was a challenge to make sure that the workshop which we used to conduct, that goes well. Then we used to, and also we tried to bring out some new events in the Sandhan, new segments actually. So basically that critical thinking ability, then your hard work, decision making, then dealing with different stakeholders, for example the juniors, then our seniors, then the professors, the batchmates, then your participants from the other colleges, then getting sponsorships, okay, building the value, the brand value for the club and for the event, okay, and then planning the meticulous planning of the entire event, like the schedule, then the minutes, and then your the sequence of events, then the managing the funds, managing the people, managing the permissions. So there were a lot of activities which used to be, which used to be popped up and which had to be coordinated so that the event could be successful. And the trial run, I mean, the its preparation used to start months before the actual event, and it used to end even maybe 15 days to 1 month after the event. So this basically was like a training for me. So like we will always have a fear of failure. We'll have a fear of unknown. So same fear of failure, same fear of unknown is also the part of the preparation for this UPSC exam. So those things help me correlate. Okay, like how I pulled off like the event with my other batchmates, and then how we did not give up even during difficult times. So those things always act as a positive motivation for for the life in general and also for the civil services preparation.
So I want to ask that now most of the students in college are mainly chasing for the placements, but your path really turned out quite different. So back then, were you already thinking about civil services, or did that thought come later?
Okay. So see, actually, the thought of civil service was there in my, there in my hindsight, since when I was in class ninth. So that dream was always there. But then during the college days and all, I was also of the opinion that first we should have a placement. First we should secure a placement. So that was there. So, but anyways, like from my third year, I also started preparing, not actively, but I started preparing for UPSC also, like in the end of the third year. But that was very, very basic preparation. And only when I started actual preparation, I realized that whatever I was preparing in college, that was not the right way. So that was the thing. But then in the final year, my focus was also like, on getting placement so that, there's a job security. So you have a peace of mind that, okay, I have bagged some placements, and that gives a confidence. So that was there. But anyways, this dream was there since even before the first year of the college. Active preparation began after graduating from college. That is in the month of July 2018.
Okay, sir. I have a few questions that speaking about the placements, did you step into the corporate world before UPSC? And looking back, sir, how did that experience push or prepare you for to shift for the civil services?
Okay. So no, like I did not, though I had got placement in more than one company, but I did not join any of them because during the last semester of my college, we had, you know, laid the foundation of a startup. So I was the founder and the director of my own startup. So we were a group of six friends, six batchmates. So we were trying to continue with that startup. And then right after the college, I thought that it's the right time to enter into the preparation full fledged. So because of these two reasons, I did not join any corporate company. See, basically, it was a like a software development startup. Basically, we had an idea with us, so we were trying to implement that idea, and we were trying to develop the Android product out of it. I mean, the Android application. So, like based on an idea which was relevant for the manpower deployment and tracking, and on real time basis. So it actually has a bit of history. Basically, in third year, there was a Smart India hackathon. So we had participated in that, and we had won All India second runner up. So after that, we realized that our idea has a lot of potential to be implemented at the commercial level. So then we laid the foundation for a startup, and we were working on that. So that was all of this was happening from the third year to the final year.
Yes, sir. So it seems like that you are pretty much an all-rounder. Like you were there in technically, you were involved in the placements, and currently you are serving the nation as an IAS officer.
Thank you, Air.
So the preparation isn't always smooth. Was there ever a point where you felt maybe this won't work out? If yes, then how did you push though? And on flip side, was there a mentor or a book or even an incident that gave you that extra spark of motivation?
Okay. So, see, basically, this UPSC preparation is like a roller coaster ride. Okay. So, it's a marathon. So definitely, first thing which we need to do is to be mentally prepared for this particular exam, because it's not a, like in college, what we do just before the semester, we start reading, isn't it? Like just 2 days before or even one day before. But unlike that, in UPSC, we have to, it's altogether a different ball game. Like we have to be very thorough with the syllabus, and we have to make a routine. We have to follow it diligently. So whenever we do that, it will happen that some days it will be good, some days it will be not that good. So definitely ups and downs used to come in my case also, like it comes in the case of any other aspirant. So for that, we have to remember the larger goal, why we started the preparation for this exam. And then whenever I used to get demotivated, I used to, uh, I used to motivate myself. Basically, that is like I used to practice positive motivation. Like maybe I'll read some good books, or I'll watch some good movie, or I'll try to recall my days in the college or during my school days when there were difficult times and I had sailed through those times. So that self reflection, along with it, the your self belief and confidence that you are on the right track and you will definitely succeed. So these are some of the factors which helps you in in difficult times, or when things are not moving as per your as per your wish. So this is how I used to navigate through my preparation days.
And sir, when you were going to the Lavasna, so I guess you have spent a lot of time over there, and you have surely have made some of the memories with your mates also. Sir, so I want to ask that after clearing UPSC, the journey shifts gears over there. And how was your time at Lavasna? Any moment that you really stayed with you and you like to share?
Okay. So see, going to Labasna is always a dream. That's true, and so was it for me also. And lot of good moments were there. Yeah, like we make good friends, we make good memories for lifetime, and then also we get very good training there. Okay, we get training how to enter into public life. Okay, how to deal with the issues which comes to us when we are in the field. So it's really a place which chisels the the perfect, not perfect I would say, but which chisels the best out of us. So that is what academy gave to us, and a lot of good memories are there. It's difficult to recall any single such moment, but yes, like a lot of friends we had. Then we used to follow a very good schedule there, and we used to enjoy, like for example, there's a Bharat India Day is there. So then there's a Himalayan trek is there. Then Bharat Darshan is there. So these group events are there, which in which we develop a bond homie, and then those memories are always very very dear to us. So that have been the part in academy, along with the training, obviously.
So that seems so interesting. Although we have watched a lot of YouTube videos, we have seen that how there is a life in Lavasana, and it is really fascinating and the dream of many people. And sir, after you are coming into the real field work, do you remember that what was your biggest challenge as an officer, and how did you tackle that?
Okay. See, because IAS, or for that matter IPS or forest service, so these three services are all India service. Okay. So when we are choosing for all India service, we have to be mentally prepared that we can be sent to serve in any part of the country. So obviously, for any person like from a different region, going and serving in altogether different cadre is a challenge in the beginning. So same was it for me. For example, when I was posted to Kerala, so obviously the culture, the language, okay, the customs, the geography, everything will be having a huge variation, huge change. So that was the major challenge, I think, which was there in the initial, but not now. And also like public dealing is a very crucial aspect. And when we like in order to handle that, we must be having, understanding of the local sentiments, the local problems. Okay, then a very good wit and wisdom is required to tackle the situation. So these things keeps on coming, and so these are the only thing I think are the challenges which we are learning and which we are tackling day by day.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So actually, many of our listeners are students, and mostly specifically, they are BIT students. So they are trying to decide. They are not able to decide that between corporate jobs and the UPSC preparations. So can you guide them? What are the key factors should they think about before making their decisions?
Okay. So see, whether anyone wants to go for the corporate job or whether one wants to start pursuing the preparation for civil services, that's completely personal call. Okay, because it depends on a lot of factors. It depends on your financial status. Then it depends on the age. It depends on the understanding of the the requirement of the exam. So a lot of things are there. Fine. So it has to be a personal choice, but whenever we are choosing it, it must be an informed decision. Okay, because we have to understand that the demand of this exam is like around 12 to 18 months of very rigorous preparation is required for maybe minimum 7 to 8 hours, because such is the competition. So keeping that in mind, if anyone thinks that he or she can manage the corporate job along with the preparation, because he or she has already prepared good basics in college, then they can go for corporate job. So whatever choice has to be made, that choice has to be individual choice, provided it must be informed decision making. And that information will come when we go through the syllabus of the UPSC, when we go through the previous year question papers of the UPSC, and when we try to understand that what is the demand of the exam, what is the scheme of the examination, and what like is required from our side, and whether we have that much time or not. So accordingly, that is our our own calculation.
Yes, exactly, sir. And currently, we can also see that so there was a time when there was not a lot of contents available, and today we can see there's plenty amounts of content over in YouTube. Like there are a lot of books and publications. So in current scenario, like what is the major problem is to sort out the things what we have to study for.
Right. Yeah, that is
Answer,
true. Yeah, like
yes, sir. Answer specifically for BIT students. If you could give them a piece of golden advice, then what would be, sir?
here my golden advice would be here that right from the third year you try to start, if you want to enter into civil services, like make a a conducive environment in the college, and try to start preparing from maybe third year itself, because this is what I have felt, that somewhere or the other many of our batchmates in service, like they have been preparing since they were in third year of their college. So I think if we start early, we always have the advantage. So that would be my golden advice.
And so, sir, you have been actively involved in so many areas during your college life, especially, sir, from the arts club to the model club and the startup to placement. And, sir, currently we are knowing that you have won the SIH winner, so, sir, that is a really big thing. So, sir, during serving as an EXP admin with such a busy and inspiring journey, did you ever face moments or frustrations or feel like giving up?
See, I used to be busy, but I loved it. Okay, like I loved being busy. So that was one thing. Okay, and I always used to explain myself that even in the future life also we are going to be busy. So whatever I am doing now is helping me build my profile and build my future career. So that was my thought process when I used to be, I used to do this also, I used to do that also. I was in TNP cell also, I was in arts club also, I was in model club also. Okay, so I used to be at multiple places. So that was not that was not random, that was a planned approach. Okay, So that was a planned approach because I believed that this is something which will help me in my career in future. Okay, because if we take optimum stress, that actually helps us build our personality and that brings the efficiency out of us. So that was the thing with me. Yeah.
Exactly, sir. And sir, apart from this, if you are not a civil service, if you're like you are not involved in civil service, then what do you think that how the life can take on you, and what was your plan to do after that?
Okay. Okay. So yeah, see, if
Like,
I
sir,
would not have
we
the
have seen, so there is one web series in TVF, that is Aspirants. So we have seen that many UPSC aspirants have plan B. So did you ever having any plan B?
yeah, definitely. Yeah, we must have plan B, and I believe we must have plan C also. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, my plan B was like obviously that I was also parallelly giving the state service exam also. And if none of it would have worked, then I would have definitely first joined the the IT sector for a few years. I would have gained experience and I would have definitely been into my startup.
Yes, sir. And so like today you as an officer, you are an IAS officer. So what keeps you motivated every single day? Like the day you wake up and something inspiring you that today I have to do something new, new challenges, or I have to inspire some
Mm.
new young minds.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah. See, the thought of, going into the office and stepping into the field and, imagining a person, a needy person or any person who is, troubled with something or the other and he's coming to you or your office in the hope that, his problem might be addressed, it might be resolved, though it might not be possible in all the cases. So this feeling itself is a great motivation to work, to get up and, work every day. So basically, the objective has to be that the public service, I mean, whatever best we can do, being within the contours of law, within the contours of the system, whatever best we can do, whatever incremental contribution we can do towards the well being of the public and towards the upliftment and betterment of the society. That is the dose of motivation which will always keep us going, and I think not only us, the all the people of this country will be guided by such motivation only.
Like currently we are in college, we are in pre-final years. So did you have some specific memories like always recall about the final year challenges, or one of the coldest moments, some night outs, or some club activities?
Ah,
Like,
yes, yeah,
sir,
obviously there used to be.
we are in such a phase like we are living that moment, and we want to know that what was your moment at your time.
Yeah, in my time, yeah, I always believe in living in the present. Okay, like you plan for the future, but you live in the present. Okay, so when I was in the final year of the college year, we were like, we we used to have lot of night outs. Okay, and also I still remember very vividly the Sandhan during our time. It was by God's grace and by the support of the the seniors and the batchmates and juniors and everyone. Our time Sandhan was a very good event. It was a big hit, and the mega show, then your this guest speaker, all of it went well. And on that day, I remember for last 2 3 days, we just had an average of 5 hours of sleep, might be maybe. So that was there. And then after the event, we were relaxed. We felt that like okay, we have achieved something. So it's always a sense of achievement if we do some good uh, stuffs for the college and for the club. So during my final year, those things we had done. Then we also went to visit different places with our friends, with the club friends and with the branch friends. Okay, so try to create as many memories possible in your final year because that will be something which will stay with you once you are out of the college. It it becomes very difficult to have the same type of networking and to have the same type of connectivity with your batchmates. So like though we try to be in touch as much as possible, but it's the college days and mostly the final year or the third year where you are supposed to enjoy it the most in obviously in a responsible manner. and also you are supposed to perform as well, like getting placements, aligning your goals, all those things.
Yes, sir. So whatever you have spoke currently, we are honestly, sir, we are living that moment. Santan is one of the biggest memories of our college life journey, and we have also enjoyed a lot. And do you remember the GM culture? Like this is one of the specific culture we have. General meetings, going to the general meetings about GD. So did you have any memories about that? Like how you
Yes,
were
yes,
preparing for
definitely.
that?
Yeah. Yes, yes, I remember. Yeah, we were. I guess when we were in second year, after our that post installation ceremony, after that only we were called for the GM. Okay, so I remember like we used to participate in almost I think around 70% or 70% GMs we used to participate, and it was in the GMs when we used to decide the the agenda, like what we will be doing, like how we will be inducting the new members, what will be our strategy, to bring sponsorship, to pull off an event, to pull off the workshop. Okay, so how are we going to engage with the juniors, with the first year, second year, third year? Okay, so all the plans were chalked out and all the relevant contents were discussed during the GM.
Yes, sir. And so especially, sir, we know that like Model Club is one of the best. So, and we all have a special inducting experience. So, how you inducted in the clubs? Like, what was your experience? There is any senior who was in touch with you? They were guiding you.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I think so. Like, as far as I remember, I was in second semester. Okay, so that time only I think during that time I think Neelkant sir was the one. And along with sir, some one of my batchmates. So they had told me to come for the induction of the model club. So Suraj sir and Neelkant sir, I think probably these were the seniors whom I had met, like the initial interaction. Okay. So I think it is with the help of these seniors and some of my batchmates who were already inducted to the club. I was brought to the induction of the model club. Yeah,
I
I
would
think.
like to thank you so much for sharing your journey. It was really inspiring from B.I.T. Sindri to the IS, and it's a really very honoring for us.
Thank you so much, Tisha, and thank you, Rishabh, and also Harshita for for this podcast. So it was a very a pleasant experience interacting with young colleagues from the college. So it reminded me of my days in BIT and in the Model Club. So thank you for listening. Okay,
Absolutely,
so
sir.
shall
It
we
means a
disconnect?
lot. No, sir. Absolutely. This was it was a great interacting with you, and you were the first ever guest on the Echoes of Excellence, which is the first ever podcast of the IT Sindri, and obviously it is going to be a really great success.
Okay, thank you so much. Huh? Okay, all the best to all of you. Huh? Okay.